are really... my sound's really loud. I don't know why, and it's not turning down. There it goes. Woo! Pot of noodle. That's pretty funny. Windborne Alkali is going to just storm the gates for a while. If I get another resource, I can play the Sky'le Griffon. That's always nice. Really good start for him having that. Oh, so I guess we'll go in. We'll go all in on this shrine. Take another point of damage, and then eventually I get to play something. I do need to draw a resource here, though. Draw a wild resource would be optimal. It's got the my favorite sleeves on his deck. The whatever those are called, the lotus sleeves. It's gonna get silly if I have to repel a 1/1 alkali, but I shouldn't have to. I should be able to play a Sky'le Griffon and stabilize. Hey, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So I guess I'll catch up by playing this Feral Ogre, and I'll hold off on buffing him in case he kills him or something. I'd still rather probably buff the Sky'le Griffon, being as he's in Sapphire, so I'll probably hold off and not buff the Feral Ogre and buff the Sky'le Griffon instead. And he'll probably just debuff with his champion ability. Mazet Ranger with Flight. Okay. All the more reason to buff the Sky'le Griffon. That, actually, the Mazet Ranger I might need to repel. He's not going to trade it here. He shouldn't trade. Be nice if he debuffed my ogre. So I think I'm going to probably just, yeah, smack that Mazet Ranger and take another point of damage. Play this stuff in my second main phase. I want him to use his debuff on something else, so play the Sensei, maybe he'll kill the Sensei. Swing with Feral Ogre. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play the Sensei, and then I've got Repel for his Mazet Ranger. Now he might have counter magic, so this is kind of risky to do what I'm doing, but we'll see how it goes. If not, I can always play Sky'le Griffon. I hope he kills my Sensei. Yes, sweet. Peeking, sure, that's fine. Tells me he can't counter me now, so that was a bad time to play Peek. Okay, he plays a resource. Now he can counter me. So could have counter magic here. I guess I'm gonna have to just see if he's got it or not. Phoenix Guard Aeronaut will stabilize my whole board state for me anyways. Blockers, no blockers. Repel here. Counter magic. Maybe. 4 damage is quite a lot, so yeah, counter magic there, so it's fine. I'd rather counter magic that than counter magic my Sky'le Griffon anyways. It's a lot of damage. Forge is a lot of damage. that one. Need more stuff. Play my Sky'le Griffon. Buff it and then stabilize my whole board state here. So I can block his 4/1. You might be able to trade my guy, but even if he trades, if he like debuffs him somehow with I forget what it is, -1/-1, like to make the trade. I mean, that's still a 2-for-1 for me. Okay, I'm guessing he has a trick here. I guess I'll see what it is. What's the trick? Okay. I'm not sure why. Okay, terrible transfer. Sure. Fine. I guess I'm going to end up trading my Aeronaut for that thing. Actually, I can just captain it back. Yeah, I'm just going to captain it right back. Here, I put it on top. Swing in. It's still going to take me a turn to draw it, replay it, and all that, but Shrine's going to make it bigger too. So I'm going to have this massive Aeronaut now that he'll have to murder. He's playing a lot of resources, so chances are pretty good he doesn't have it. He's going to go in and attack, might as well. Get the damage in he can. Yeah, that's a massive Sky'le Griffon. So I think I'm going to spread out the buffs here. We'll go ahead and throw it over here and then swing for more damage. Go ahead and play this shard. Swing in for 8. And he has to kill my guy. But board state looks pretty good for me right now. That's a massive Sky'le Griffon has been really big in both, and that's the second time Sky'le Griffon's gotten huge in my games. Okay, he doesn't have enough to debuff this guy. Yep. So probably having things, quick actions and stuff would be good in this matchup. Buffs could become a 2-for-1 if he has murder. Okay, here we go. Go into siding now. Hey, Colo key's in here. Sweet. Alright, so let's go and let's look at what I've got that I can side in. I don't know if I need Nature Reigns here. Inversion, Bravery. I don't even know if I need to really change very much of anything in here. Maybe Spirit Dance. No, I think I'll just keep it as is. Oh, maybe I put a Survival of the Fittest in here. That might be alright. So, Survival of the Fittest for like Spirit Dance. Yeah, for Spirit Dance seems pretty good. kind of want to have more removal or more troops, so that seems fine. We'll do that. The Spirit Dance is good, but it's kind of late, and it could put me in a really bad board state when after I play it. So I want to have more bodies or removal in this matchup. Yeah, we'll keep this. So early Quick Strider and then flooded otherwise. That's all we've got going on here. It's not the best. Ugh, I hope I don't flood here. I really need to not draw any more resources. He's gonna take my troop. So now I really am in a bad spot. I'll take my Quick Strider here. Yep. That puts me in a really bad spot. I'm gonna go ahead and play a Wild Shard here, just in case I draw into one of my 2-drops eventually. Oh wow, it's a good thing he didn't get Ozawa, I guess. All my cards look funny now. All my shards do. The other ones look fine. For some reason they were in the middle of turning and then their graphic got screwed up. I might actually be able to play this Ozawa eventually. Hey look, another Quick Strider. Pretty good chance he'll be able to deal with this. One more shard and he can debuff my guy. He knows that I top deck that because he knows I don't have very much in my hand. It's gonna be a little while before I can play Ozawa. Chances are pretty good he has Murder somewhere in that deck if he's playing Blood. Yeah, debuffs my guy. Save himself some damage. Doesn't have a lot in his hand then. That's what that tells me. Kind of sitting on board state waiting for some sort of late game. His late game must be amazing. Let's see, let's go with that. And I'll go ahead and go with that. Just a draw card. I'm not sure I really want to... Oh, he's going to counter my... Okay, so wastes a counter on a Sensei, I guess. Yeah, I think 1 damage is fine. I'll wait. I'll see if I can buff something else later. It's not worth it, really, to me to... A 10-turn clock is a long time, so I don't think it's worth buffing the Quick Strider right now. Especially if I can get, like, another Sky'le Griffon or something. 3/5 Sky'le Griffon is always good. Something tells me he's got some crazy, like, big stuff, though, in his deck. I look at Roseline. So I'll go to attack step and swing in, and then I'll play the Roseline in my second main phase. The thing about Roseline is it's another kind of slow card. It's going to be a while for that Roseline to really pick up any steam. You might have bounce or something like that in the deck. That kind of would suck. Looks like he's just kind of flooding right now. Oh, there's that Sky'le Griffon. Play that in the second main phase. Swing through with just the quick strider. We'll let the Rose Lion keep building. Eventually Rose Lion. Once it gets to that 4-5 or 5-6, I think 5-6 is probably where I want it to be before I start attacking with it, getting aggressive. No reason to buff it if I'm not going to attack, and I don't need to defend anything right now. So we'll wait on buffing the Sky'le Griffon and see if he tries to use some sort of removal on it. Yeah, he's going to murder. So it's a good thing we didn't buff it there. It's good that he uses removal there, murder instead of on Ozawa. Or Rose Lion for that matter. It's flooding pretty hard over there. Oracle Song, sure. Drawing some cards. One more resource, I can play Ozawa. Just pinging away at him with this one little quick strider. Chlorophillia works pretty well with Rose Lion, I must say. Actually, I don't think it would, because it's when he attacks, right? Yeah, so I actually can Survival of Fittest, and Rose Lion should just keep getting bigger anyways, because it's not an attack or a block. It's a battle. They battle each other. Sure, kill my guy. That's fine with me. Guess we'll play a Rigid Buffalo here. Pass the turn. I still don't want to attack with Rose Lion. I want it to get up to that at least 5 power. Actually, probably more like 6. Yeah, I want to get it up to that 6, 7 range. It's gonna mutate my guy. Okay. A lot of stalling going on over there. I expect to see something crazy. Okay, I guess I can survival that guy. Arcane Shield this guy in response. That seems pretty bad. I think he'd rather throw that on something else, but okay. Mazza Ranger with Flight. Okay. Ozawa. Getting crazy. Guess I can swing with Rose Lion here. I might as well put some pressure on. No real reason to. Well, I guess I can swing and force the block at least with a Rigid Buffalo. He's not going to want to trade here. He'll just block with Phoenix Guard Scout. Yeah. So hopefully he has a murder here, otherwise he's in some trouble. I'm going to take 5 here, but then I get to deal 15. So we really, I don't know if he can even block or attack. He can attack probably with a Mazza Ranger by itself, and that's about it. Chump block Ozawa. Unless he has murder for Ozawa or some sort of removal. You could bounce him too, that would work. If he attacks with both, I'm going to guess he has removal. Otherwise he'd probably just attack with a Mazza Ranger here. Yeah, he doesn't have a removal. Or if he does, he's waiting to surprise me on my attack phase, so he's bluffing. Vulture doesn't really matter. Wow, alright. So we'll swing with the house here. Actually, I should have buffed my Ozawa, but that's fine. See how these blocks go here. I can actually save something with the wild growth. I'll probably just wild growth my Ozawa just to get tons of health. You know, I'm just going to push a lot of damage here. We'll just do it that way. Tons of damage, right? I don't even care about this Rigid Buffalo trade here. Let's go to the end step. I'm guessing he has another murder, that's why he's still playing. He has it somewhere in his deck, he's searching for it. I don't think he can attack here though. Yeah, he doesn't have it. He can't attack. So now I just buff my Rose Lion and win, probably, unless he has removal and he's just waiting. I'll play the Infusion device here, see if I can draw something. Just in case he has something. Draw another card. Let's go ahead and draw. Before I go to attacks. Okay, so bluffing with the Diamond Shard here. I only need 5, so I'm just going to use one of his buffs here to be safe. And yeah, that's game. Yay!